Hey guys, Goggsy here and welcome to this matchday vlog, or Dzień dobry if you're from Poland and watching this as a Legia Warsaw fan. Quickly into the housekeeping, if you haven't already please subscribe and leave a like in the video. Let's hit 50 likes on today's vlog. There isn't much foreplay into the vlog today. Basically I arrived at the south stand where my ticket was and I had to be rerouted all the way around past the east stand and round that way, so there was a hell of a queue like 4 minutes before kickoff, and I got into my seat 16 seconds into the game, so there wasn't much time for a prediction, there wasn't much time for anything. But anyway, enjoy the rest of the vlog. What? There's a VAR check for the possible penalty. Certainly taking their time over it. That's at least 3 minutes. Oh, he's going to check. Usually means it's a penalty. Warsaw fans loving life at the moment. Fans over there. 1-0 Legia. I have no idea what the penalty was given for. Still in. 2-0 to Legia. Here we are, only a quarter of the way through the time, and it looks very bleak for Hibs already. Hibernian 0, Legia Warsaw 2. You can draw a lot of similarities to last week against Partizan Belgrade. Could have been a worse first half for Hibs. In similar ways to the Partizan game, which wasn't too much going on first 15-20 minutes. Yeah, Hibs started out 100% first 15 minutes or so, and they looked alright, but they couldn't really break down the Polish side, and then they started to dictate the play a bit, and then the penalty comes from out of absolutely nowhere, like the Partizan goal last week, in which that was their first proper shot on target. The second goal was just a ball into the box, but the thing is, Legia were the better team for the last 15 minutes of that first half, so I'd say they deserve to be ahead, but by 2 goals is a bit of a stretch. Here we go, a rocky 45 coming up. Hibs need an answer for the 2 goals they've conceded. Not looking good. Speaking to Hibs fan just below me, saying that the penalty is for a handball, but apparently Rocky Bashiri handled the ball in the box. I've not seen it yet. It must annoy Hibs fans even more that Legia Warsaw are essentially playing in an Aberdeen kit. There we go again. Oh, it needed to be on target. Coefficient is taking a battering this week.
Taking for possible offside.
That's the one way around, it's English.
Oh! Looks like it's offside. He's actually giving it a throw in. Oh! Come on, that had to be. Oh! Got to! Yeah! Say they don't deserve it for the last 20 minutes of pressing. It might be too late to salvage anything tonight, but 2-1, a goal back. Josh Mulligan, 2 goals in 2 games. 19,000 in the ground tonight. be miraculous if they can. Oh, what an anticlimax that is. Why is that carrying on? Come on, play it now! In line! Oh man! Goal scorer getting man of the match. Can't really pick anyone else out, it's been outstanding. Here we go. Here at Easter Road, Hibernian 1, Legia Warsaw 2. We'll talk about it in the studio. So I'm just back from the game, and let's just talk about Hibs' European journey so far, because I feel like this is the last home game that we may see for Hibs this season in Europe. There's been a combined total of about 58,000 Hibs fans have been at the 3 matches that they've played. They've lost every single one by a single goal, but let's talk about the way that they've played, because going into this game, obviously, they needed something to take to Warsaw, and I think they were a bit too ordinary for me, you know? It's almost like there's been the same game plan for every home game, because tonight, and last week especially, Hibs started on the front foot for the first 10-15 minutes, and they hadn't scored, so the game sort of dwindled into a sort of midfield battle. It took something that was quite unfortunate for Hibs to go behind. Last week it was that shot from 35 yards and Smith was beaten, but he could have done better. This week it was the penalty, in which it really felt unfortunate because it hit Rocky Bashiri's arm. I have seen it back now, and I think it is a bit unfortunate, to be honest. Legia didn't really break down Hibs to get that penalty, and it just felt, you know, it was a bit of, like, they're almost cheated out of it. Well, it wasn't a cheat, but it just feels like that. And Legia going to score the first goal, and they became a bit more comfortable on the ball, because Hibs were comfortable on the ball until the penalty, and then it was a bit frantic. They were rushing it a bit more, and then Legia get that second goal, which is terrible defensively. You know, the boy just ghosts in at the back stick, and it's a lovely ball to beat the Hibs defence, and 2-0 going into half time, just like last week. But I didn't actually see a way out for Hibs, because I thought this could have been about 3 or 4, just by the way Legia had set up, and they were just comfortable. Like, nothing had really phased them, because they're used to playing at this stage. They're used to playing league football in European competition. I mean, they beat Chelsea last year at Stamford Bridge in the quarterfinals. But Hibs really needed to come back out in the second half and get a goal back. They did that, but I think it was a bit too late in the game. I mean, they missed 2 really good chances. There were a few openings that they had, but I still don't think Hibs had any clear-cut chances in which you could say, oh, they should have scored that one, or they could have done better. Yeah, there was a wee chance just before the goal that they scored, in which it was just a ball into the box, but there wasn't enough contact on it. But yeah, it's just, you know, it's one of those where if I was a Hibs fan, I'd be extremely frustrated. Don't get me wrong, I am frustrated for the coefficient, because that's now 4 out of 4 games this week that the coefficient has failed to really gain any traction on. I mean, Celtic and Aberdeen both drawing at home, and Rangers and Hibs letting the side down by defeats. So everyone's away next week, and I only see one of them actually progressing through their ties. The only way that Hibs can go through now is by starting fast next week, but actually scoring in the first 10-15 minutes, because that'll put the fear into them, but they have to attack then with pace. The only way that Hibs were getting any joy tonight was when they had attacked with pace, because they changed the game about 65-70 minutes into the game, and they were more direct, they were a bit more aggressive in their play, and that was when Legia sort of had that seed of doubt in their mind. But apart from that, Legia were the better side in the night. Hibs were toothless up front, but also they were quite naive on the ball as well, I thought, and they're lucky to escape with a 2-1 defeat. But they have to go to Poland now, and they have to go and attack from the off. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Dobrovic to all the Legia Warsaw fans who were watching the video tonight, and yeah, congrats. A well-deserved lead to take back to the Polish capital next week, and I'll see you on Saturday for Hearts against Motherwell.